My girlfriend, 24th of 1 year, wants to get married, but I, 29, want to break up. Our relationship started off great, and from the outset we were both straightforward about our intentions. We both had been in many relationships in the past and were ready to settle down within the next few years. Like any relationship, the honeymoon period was great. We shared the same values and ideals, most of the same interests, both ambitious and driven, get along well with each other's families. We talked openly about marriage, and for a time I was all for it. But after spending a few months apart during the pandemic, I just kind of lost interest. I realized I was happier spending time alone, and when we started spending time together again, I began to notice little things she said or did that bothered me. They seemed trivial, but all led to the same thought I couldn't shake. I don't want to spend the rest of my life with this person. I lost all sexual attraction to her, began to feel bored with our conversations, and started dreading spending time together. I feel like I've been making myself distant, but if I have, she hasn't picked up on it and is still carrying on as usual. I'm sure all the talk of marriage early on may have put some unnecessary pressure on the relationship, but I know she is still very much excited about that prospect, and, if things, will definitely not see it coming. I really have no solid reason to end things. Besides, I don't want to marry you, even though we have talked at length about it. And I really don't know how to better say that without completely shattering her. Dated for a year. Talked about marriage early on, but now I want out, and she's no idea. Edit. Okay, thanks for all the comments, advice and counselling. You and I were honest at the upfront about our intentions with the relationship, and now, after a year of getting to know each other combined with some time alone, I've come to the realization that this is not the person I feel that I want to spend the rest of my life with. So now I need to be honest once again. Sucks, both of us, but that's how I feel, and I need to tell her sack. And yes, I know I am an asshole for being distant while I sorted through my emotions to come to that conclusion. But feelings are confused. I posted here mainly to see if what I'm feeling is valid after a year of a serious relationship. So thanks for all the input. Edit 2. I feel like I need to add that it has been 3 weeks since I've started seriously considering moving on and making sense of the emotions I felt when alone in quarantine. If this is longer than the appropriate amount of time to consider such a major decision, is that considered stringing someone along? She will be shattered, but you have to tell her so she can find someone who will love her like that, and you can find the one for you too. You can't make it be right if it's not. If you push yourself because you think there's no reason for you to feel the way you do, and there should be no issue, I think you quite possibly will regret. I know the prospect of breaking up with someone is hard. You want them to see it coming, but you also don't want to drag out the anguish of their uncertainty. It's an impossible situation, and whatever you do, if you're breaking the person's heart, there's never really a right way. The one thing I would recommend is breaking up with someone when they are in their own home. Phrased this way because of the pandemic. Usually I would say go to their home with them to break up. That way they do not have to get themselves back home while distressed. Edit. People have mixed feelings about that last bit, I guess, or at least felt compelled to share their own experience with it. There's no ideal, really, but ultimately I appreciated my ex doing this for me when he broke up with me, and I've emulated it since. If you are sure that you want to break up, you need to let her know, Zach. Don't keep stringing her along. She deserves to find a man who wants to get married too. She'll probably be devastated, but it's better than either of you being unhappy in the long run. Just be completely sure that a breakup is what you need and want. All the best. Hope all goes well with the two of you.